I wasn't broke because of money. I was broke because of my thinking. Y'all stay tuned to find out why. What in here, folk, kinfolk? This your neighborhood player partner, Paulo Goldie. Goldie Legacy if you shall. And in today's video, I'm talking about why I was broke. Not because of money, but because of the way I was thinking. And I'm gonna give y'all some of my old, some of the ways of my old mindset and what changed it, why I decided to change. So let's get into it. So my old mindset really started in my early 20s. It started with me just buying what I wasn't able to buy when I was a kid. When I was able to, I was gonna make sure I got it. When I was younger, my father told me, "Hey, I'm not spending $100, over $100 on a pair of shoes." I had one pair of Jordans growing up, and they were Jordan Fusions. They weren't like the fours, the main ones. This was just like a Jordan Fusion. It was black suede. It had a gray bottom, black laces. They were fire. But I think I was probably one of the only ones that had them. But when I became old enough to buy my own clothes and shoes, I was gonna make sure I looked fly. My first job, I was only making $300 to $400 a week. No, every 2 weeks. I was making $300 to $400 every 2 weeks. I didn't have no bills, so I could do whatever I want to. My father kept telling me, "Hey son, save your money, save your money." He even told me this when I was young. Like when I would get money from cutting grass or just get money from doing chores, save your money. And I would. When I was younger, bro, I have a bankroll saved up. Go buy whatever I want to. But I didn't carry that to my adult age. So when I was able to buy things that I wasn't able to buy, I went crazy. Like, I wasn't thinking about tomorrow. I was thinking about today. I was thinking about looking fly today, not thinking about what I can achieve or accomplish later on if I save my money. What I can invest. I wasn't thinking about that at 20. I just got out, came back from college. Had my first adult girlfriend. I was spending money on her. Barely had, I'm talking about, bro, picking her up from work, taking her, to school. I'm getting out, like, bro, I was literally doing everything to make sure she was good. Not make sure I was good. She was good. And it still not ended up working out. She ended up cheating on me. And she broke up with me because she told me she was tempted to cheat on me. Now, I will say this. It's still love. I do not hate her. If I see it today, it's love. I don't hate her. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's hate her for life." Nah, dog, I'm at peace with it. That happened over 10, 15 years ago. So I'm good with it now. But I blame myself for not taking care of my money. I blame myself for not being able to recognize she didn't really want me. No, she wanted me. Let me say this. She loved me, but she really loved more the idea of me than actually me. We were young as well. We were 20, bro. We were kids still. So I look at it as, hey, bro, she wasn't ready. That wasn't the person that was for me. So that, trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to impress women, not thinking about tomorrow was part of my old mindset. What made me really, really change my mindset was when I got with my ex. She changed my life a lot. I thought that was the one I was gonna marry, and we broke up. I ain't gonna give into too much detail. Again, me and her cool to this day. I ain't got nothing but love. Wish her nothing but the best. But the breakup, well, I'm gonna say this. Helped me upgrade in my life. I moved out of my parents' house because of her. Moved in with her, then we moved into a house that I'm in currently. So I always big up for that because she changed my life. She helped me grow into the man I was supposed to be. But us breaking up really made me realize, hey, bro, you got to make a change so you don't keep running into these type of relationships. To make sure your finances is good. To make sure you start thinking about tomorrow. So the breakup really made me just, hey, bro, it's time to change. It's time to get right. And a lot of men come to that realization after a breakup. So those were some of my old ways. And I'm just thinking, bro, that's how life is. It's not how life is. It wasn't. I was stuck, frustrated, doubting myself. Till I met her. And then after the breakup, I was stuck again. I literally was stuck for probably, cause we were still living together even after we broke up. So that kind of made it more difficult, I will say. So through that time, then her moving out was time where I needed to gather my thoughts, get me together, really think about things, and realize why I was in that situation, how I shouldn't have been in that situation, how I need to get me together fully before I get back into a relationship. So yeah, like I look at me back then and look at me now, two totally different people because I grew a lot. It's a lot I'm not gonna tolerate. It's a lot that I'm realizing. Hey, bro, you got to do this to really get where you want to be. Sorry, I wrote my thoughts down so I could be able to give them to y'all. So I'm just giving y'all everything. During the breakup, like I said, for the longest, I didn't tell nobody in my family. I didn't tell my friends. I would talk to the OGs at work because here's where I was foolish. I was trying to fix something that was never going to be fixable because it wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to go how I thought it was supposed to. It wasn't supposed to go that way. So really it was God working, and that's me trying to interrupt God, and it's like, God, like, no, hey, stop. Once I finally told my father just, he gave me the game. He told me, I'm here if you if you need me. He told me to, read your Bible. When I told my friend, I say this, he tried to warn me from the beginning. But when it came down to it, he just like, hey, bro, it's all good. We all go through it. And, kind of helped soften the blow. And I just realized that I don't want to go through that no more. Like, heartbreak will change a lot in your life. As a man, when you have your heart broken, when you really love a woman, and she leave you or she cheat on you, it's devastating. Some men never come back from that. Some men are literally never the same person after that heartbreak. Some people become dogs after that. They call it the death of a good man. I ain't gonna lie. I'll say this. I'll never stop being a good person. Because that's who I am. I never stop being genuine. But I realize who to really give my all to and who not to. Be kind, but don't give your all till you see that's where it's supposed to go. Like, I'll say this. We as men, a man that's serious about want to be in a marriage and have a family. Cause if you're a man who don't care about having a family, you just running through chicks. This I hope it reaches you, but if it don't, it don't. It ain't for you. It's for the men who really trying to get themselves together to be a well-established man, family man, get married, have kids. This is for them. You know, you got to just stop dating everybody. When I say dating everybody, let me say this. Okay. Stop thinking everybody you date is your future. Get to know a person. Don't go full speed ahead because it feels good for the moment. Analyze everything and see, hey, what am I willing to deal with, what I'm not going to deal with. Because a lot of women will test you. They will test you. And a lot of women won't respect you. There's some women that will respect the up. But they find somebody, all in all, find somebody who really like you. Somebody that's willing to grow with you, be there with you in the dark times and in the good times. Dark times don't mean cheating either. It just means when money low, but y'all working to get back. Y'all relationship not going out, but y'all work to get back. Find somebody like that. But until then, focus on you. Get your paper straight. Get your mind right. Do what you got to do for you. Get right with God. So yeah, the breakup is really what flipped the switch for me to realize, hey bro, I gotta make a change. I realized also the next generation is on me. Not if. When I have kids and I get married, it's up to me to have made the choices and the decisions that is going to better them. So when they come along, they don't have to work. Unless they want to. When I say don't have to work, they can work for themselves. They are entrepreneurs. They don't have to go to a job and allow somebody to take 80 to 90% of their time to make little to nothing. Teach them how to become a hustler to get every dollar they can. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean like, hey, create something that brings money in. Create multiple ways to bring money in that's legal. Because literally we are working most of our time to make little to nothing. And that's how it's designed to be. Literally, that's how it's designed to be. There should never be a minimum wage. There's a minimum you can make. Like I told you in the last video, my brother Ace Will told me that $20 is equivalent to what $8 was in the 1990s. So if you're making $20 or more, you ain't really making a lot. Like you think you making a lot, but you're not due to the economy growing. So we have to find our way outside of a job to make more money, to sustain, to do what we want to do. Cause the job literally will pay you in crumbs. While they getting all the millions, they paying you little to nothing. And you're the ones that's really working. Like you are literally working every day to keep a man's dream alive. The person that owned my job, he been dead a little minute. His family eating off his wealth because we continue to go to work every day. My goal is to create something for my family that they ain't got to go work for nobody else. We got this over here you can work for and make money for yourself. Oh yeah. Some of the rules that helped me change my mindset was realizing that comfort is expensive. It's really expensive. It's way more expensive than being uncomfortable. Because you sitting in your comfortability, you sitting in your home. It's snowing outside, so you sitting in the warmth of your home, TV on, not doing nothing. You just watching TV, wasting your time away. Now, if that's okay with you, you do what you do. But me, I'm not okay with that because I want a life better. So me being comfortable is super expensive. I can't get time back. I can go make more money, but I can't get time back. I look at 2006 was 20 years ago. It's 2026. That was 20 years. I remember where I was in 2006. I was in the 6th grade at Walkertown Middle School. And it felt like yesterday. Had I really took advantage of my time from high school to college, really investing myself and find, now I get it, it takes time to find you sometimes. But now I realize time is valuable. And comfortable is expensive. Being uncomfortable, it's going to get you where you need to be. I realize discipline is going to beat motivation every time. Because if you're sitting around waiting for motivation, you're wasting your time. When you're disciplined, making use of your time, whatever motivation you get, you get, and you discipline, making it work, putting your all into it. For instance, me, I have a business. It's a catering / private chefing business. I got to put more time than I have been this year. Last year, I got my LLC. Now, I started this business back in 2020. Started off me selling desserts and selling plates. I did probably like 2 or 3 private chefing events so far. I hadn't been putting the time into it to really put myself out there. This year, that's my goal. Last year, I got the LLC, started selling plates at work, handed out my menus. People know who I am. People can get a plate at any moment, any day. Hey, bro, I want that plate tomorrow. That's how people do. But me, I want to be able to have a sale outside of work. And my goal is to do more of that outside of work because people have been asking me, and I promise you, for those who are watching, it's coming. And if I promise you, I'm going to put a stamp on it and make sure it happens. Because I'm no more playing with myself. No more playing with my business. No more playing. I got to make it happen this year. But I got to discipline myself. I got to go get the plates. I got to go get the food to make sure. I got to write out menus. Discipline myself to do all that to make that happen. I can't just have the motivation to do it. I got to go actually do it. I can't just sit around for motivation either. You got to literally just stick to it. Whatever motivation you get, discipline yourself to make whatever happen. Like, if I have an idea for something, here lately, I've been trying to just execute it when I can. Not when I can, but execute it as soon as it comes into my mind. So, another thing I realized that changed my mindset, that growth is lonely. Everybody not going to be around you. Sometimes it requires you not being in relationships with people. Well, yeah. It requires not seeing your family as much because you're trying to make this happen for your family. Your friends gonna not always call you, check up on you. But that's what growth is. Growth is lonely. And it's lonely because everybody's not going on the path that you're going. Everybody's not on the same mindset or the same thing. Sometimes I look at people at work and I'm like, bro, you got a talent or you got an idea. Why are you not doing it? But they just realize everybody don't got the mindset like you. It may be 1 or 2 people that's on the same mindset. You got to find friends that's on the same frequency, trying to do the same thing that you're trying to do. You can't hang around people who just sitting around waiting for things to happen, not putting any work, because you're going to become that same person you keep hanging around. If you keep hanging around people who just blowing their money, spending all their money, and they ain't got none, they ain't got nothing to show for it, then you going to be the next person who has nothing and had nothing to show for it. So, sit in growth by yourself. Learn as much as you can. And I know it's hard, fellas, because I'm in it now. You want a female that attention. You want to be around a beautiful female. You find you one that's really genuine, y'all, really care for each other, y'all can be friends first and then develop that, cool. But just, stay single and grow in you. Meet people. Um, that's the only way it's gonna change. And the main thing that changed my mindset, if I don't change anything, nothing around me is gonna change. If I don't change. The generation after me, if I don't change anything, nothing's going to change for them. They're going to do the same thing I did if I don't. My father is the only man on this earth that want to see me do better than him. So I try to listen to all the game he give me. I try to, have my ears open. Not everything I may not understand at the moment. Some things may not be the right things for me. But I listen and I digest it, take in what need to be taken, and learn and grow. Because I got to make him proud. I got to carry on the legacy for him. So if I continue to do the same thing I've been doing and don't change, then I let him down. I let the people after me down. I look at it like this. There are people watching me and my family. Younger cousins, sometimes older cousins or cousins your age. They look at, some may not even tell you, they looking at you. And if you change, then they may change. So remember that. If you don't change, nothing around you gonna change. I want to end this video with a question. And the question is, what mindset do you need to let go this year to make the change you need to? Comment down below, shift, you are ready to make a different thing happen this year. I said different thing. Make something different happen this year. And if you're ready to think differently, comment shift down below. But yeah. Remember these things that'll change your mind, that, help you get to the mindset you're supposed to get. How you move, how you think, what you spend your time on. And remember setbacks. How you respond to your setbacks determines how things go. Also, have confidence in yourself. Be at peace at whatever happens. And be consistent. Be consistent. Those things change my mindset. So, thank y'all for tuning in. This video was helpful to you. Please subscribe to the channel. More videos are coming. This is probably the last video in this series. We'll probably start another series soon, so y'all stay tuned for that. We'll get y'all more vlogs soon. Try to get out more, live life, and enjoy life, and bring y'all along. Because this channel literally is supposed to be a glance at Goldie outside of food. It's supposed to be a glance of my life, glance of who I am. So we're going to get it to y'all, man. And thank y'all. Be easy. Peace.